Unbelievable. You already have a list planned?
I have a list planned,
okay,
but when I say
Bob.
young, that means that you have less than 3 years of service time.
Okay.
So don't get on me when I don't say Julio Rodriguez didn't make my list.
Okay, fair enough.
So let's start off with the top 5 guys. I think we just covered the Rockies. I think Brenton Doyle needs to make my top 5 list. So this is going to be a balance of guys who are good defensively and can hit a little bit, but Brenton Doyle already having 2 Gold Gloves under his belt. I think you just got to show love when it's due. I know he's in Colorado, but he's still on pace to have a 2020 season. So that, for me, is hitting enough to where if a Gold Glove outfielder is in play, I think he has to definitely at least make my list, even if it's at number 5. Number 4, you still got to hit a little bit on my list. Jung Ho Lee, how he's been able to take over center field in San Francisco, to see him healthy this season, it's so good to see him be able to show off all of his athleticism, to see the hooligans in the stands absolutely losing their mind, to see him running, making sliding plays, and hitting in the 3 spot in a lineup for a playoff contending team. I think that has to play. But there's another guy that I have to sit at number 3. Number 2 and 1 were easy for me, but number 3 was tough. But Victor Scott II, when I see him roaming center field, especially in a Cardinals uniform, it's so hard for me not to just envision Vince Coleman out there running things down, making diving plays. This is one of the more athletic guys I've seen in the game. Going back to his minor league days in 2023, stole over 90 bags. I feel like this is a guy we can see come in the big leagues and have a 60 stolen base season, rob homers, and hit with a little more thump than maybe even Vince Coleman. But now let's get to the nitty-gritty of the center fielders. PCA at the number 2 spot. I mean, he is taking the league by storm. A lot of people didn't know, is his bat going to ever come around? Is he going to figure it out? Yes, he's a natural center fielder. He makes these plays left and right. But now the bat is starting to show up. In addition to that, we could see a 30-30 season from Pico Cro Armstrong, and I'm loving the confidence. I'm loving the swag. I'm loving the way he plays the game. Big fan of Pico Cro Armstrong. Coming off the Yankee game and the San Diego game, the number 1 is a clear cut for me. Even though he used to be a shortstop, he looks like a true center fielder to me right now, and that's Mr. Jackson Merrill. Jackson Merrill is so cold out there. He is already a superstar. He is being appreciated for his work and what he's brought to the game because he got the big contract with the San Diego Padres. But any clutch moment that comes up, I feel like Jackson Merrill is ready for the bright lights. He comes through in big spots. He looks like an absolute natural in center field. And the bat plays, because the bat plays more than anybody else on the list. So he has to be number 1 on my list of top young center fielders. With that being said, Adnan, there's one guy that I just want to make sure to throw in there. He's not on the list right now. He's a young player, but Chandler Simpson. I'm loving this. I'm loving how I'm seeing these young players who are able to go out there and steal potentially 100. But he stole over 100 bases in the minor leagues. He only has 50-something at bats right now. I know he's not a big power guy, but it's okay to not have to be a power guy. The fact that you're the fastest guy on the field at all times and you know how to use your speed to your advantage, I love the excitement that he brings to the game, and I would love to see him find himself on this list towards the end of the year, Adnan.
All right, great stuff, Steve. I appreciate that. Looking the best. Young. Emphasis on young.
I said young. Don't come at me.
Center fielder.